Hello, Hachil. This is the first lesson on proportion. This lesson is about proportion recipes, and the keywords we are going to need today are proportion, ingredients, and recipe. Okay, let's begin the lesson. And the equipment you need, by the way, is only pen and paper. You don't really need a calculator. Okay, let's begin the lesson. Here we have a recipe for making a dessert cake, and that serves 4 people. And in real life, we may need to make the cakes for more than 4 people, or sometimes maybe less than 4 people. So we have to be able to adapt our recipe for what we need. In this case, we need to make dessert for 10 people. But our recipe is for 4 people. So we have to be able to adopt this recipe and make it for 10 people. So how do we do that? Well, the easiest way is to find the recipe for 1 person and then multiply it by 10. So if 400 grams is enough for 4 people, how much is needed for 1 person? So that's what we do. We do 4 people need 400 grams. So we divide 400 by 4. We get 100 grams. That is for 1 person. And then we need for 10 people. So all we need to do is multiply that by 10. So that's 1000 grams of flour that we need for 10 people. And we just repeat that process for all the ingredients. So 200 grams of sugar is for 4 people. We divide it by 4 to find how much is needed for 1 person, which is 50 grams. And then we multiply that by 10. Again, repeat the same procedure. 4 people need 100 grams of butter, and for 1 person we need to divide that by 4. There we go. We need 25 grams of butter for 1 person, and then we multiply that by 10. And one last one as well. 2 eggs is for 4 people, so we divide 2 by 4. We get half an egg for 1 person, and half an egg times 10 is 5 eggs. Okay. There is a quicker way as well to do that if you want to do it in a quick way. So you have to think, how can you go from 4 to 10? What do you need to multiply 4 by to get to 10? Well, 4 times 2 is 8, is not enough. 4 times 3 is 12, is too much. So I can see 2.5 will give me 10. So 4 times 2.5 is equal 10. So from 4 to 10, you have to multiply everything by 2.5. So for flour, you need 2 of them, 400, 400, and then half of 400, which is 200. That gives you 1000. So that's a quicker way. Multiply everything by 2.5. Okay, here is your turn. This is a recipe which serves 2, and we need to adopt this recipe for 6 people. Pause the video, have a go, write all the ingredients. Remember, you don't need to take a photo of this part, and we go through the answers together. Okay. Right. Okay. So hopefully everybody found the answer very easily by multiplying everything by 3, because from 2 going to 6, all you need to do is multiply everything by 3. So 2 mango multiplied by 3, you get 6 mango. 1 chili multiplied by 3, you get 3 chili, and so on. Also, you could have used this method. So divide everything by 2 and then multiply it by 6. Both of the methods should give you the same answer. Okay. Here is another example. Dog curry serves 5 and we want to make for 12 people. Okay, so from 5 going to 12, so I can see from 5 going to 12 is not that easy, because 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15, 5 times 2.5 is 12.5. So it's not easy going from 5 to 12. So in this case, I'm going to stick with my longer method. Divide everything by 5 to find the recipe for 1 person, and then multiply it by 12 to find the recipe for 12 people. So let's see how we do that. 500 grams of skimmed duck breast. So we divide that by 5 to find it for 1 person, and then multiply it by 12 to find it for 12 people. There we go. Next one, 60 ml of vegetable oil, divide that by 5. That's for 1 person, and then multiply it by 12. That's for 12 people. Next one, 125 divided by 5. That's for 1 person, and then multiply by 12. That's for 12 people. 155 divided by 5, and then multiplied by 12. And finally, 6 tablespoons of cream, divided by 5, 1.2, and then multiplied by 12. Okay, and as you can see, the numbers are very easy, so you can see this kind of question in a non-calculator paper. Okay, here is another question. You have a go, pause the video. Once you finish, we go to the answers together. Right, okay, let's go to the answers together. Hopefully everybody got all the correct answers. So this recipe serves 3 and we want to make it for 10. So we divide everything by 3 to find ingredient for 1 person, and then we times it by 10. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times 10 is 40. 250 divided by 3, whatever your answer is, times it by 10. 6 tablespoons of chili powder divided by 3, which gives you 2. 2 times 10 is 20. And 6 divided by 3 is 2, and then 2 times 2 again 20. Well done if you got the correct answer. Okay. Here are 4 questions for you to try. Try those questions. Write your answer on a piece of paper. Take a picture and post it on ClassChart. And remember, for some of the questions, there is a quick way of doing them. And I put that hint for you. Think about how can you go from 4 to 50. What do you have to multiply 4 by to get to 50? And whatever that magic number is, you have to multiply all those ingredients with that magic number. And if you cannot find that magic number, don't worry. So just divide everything by 4, for example, in this question, and then multiply it by 50. Okay. Yeah, just write your answer on a piece of paper and post it on ClassChart. Have a good rest of the day.